Damn, we should have went around the bay if we had known.
Pretty view, though. I would like to maybe live in San Francisco someday, too. I don't know how much longer I want to live in Portland. I mean, I really like it, but I don't know. Some things about it, like the weather, are not my favorite. I find it just...
Maybe we could find a place in San Francisco.
That'd be cool.
It's not too expensive.
Maybe we could go to like an art co-op or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. There's a place like that in San Jose.
Do you know anyone who lives there?
Yeah, some people at Greenpeace live there.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet there's some cool ones like in Oakland and San Francisco.
What about Berkeley? Would you live in Berkeley?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The last time I was in Berkeley, when we were with Anton, I was thinking about whether I would want to live there or not. And, like, usually when I think about it, it's kind of...
Oh my god, I was just thinking something.
What? Say it.
If we moved, like, into a place together in Berkeley, like, what my parents would think.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, can you...
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to...
Explain that.
whole thing to be on.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be funny. I want to stay in Portland for like a couple of years, I think, because like it really, I don't know. There's a lot going on there that I haven't experienced yet, but I feel like I've been kind of depressed ever since I moved there, and like I don't know how much that has to do with my circumstances and like how much it has to do with, I don't know, just whatever, like my
environment.
Yeah, I guess I was considering that part of circumstances, but like,
yeah.
I mean, it could, I don't know, like it might be mostly just because I was so stressed out about grad school, and that kind of made it so far, and like that just diluted my experience a lot because I love the city. But
what type of job are you gonna try to find?
I don't know that. So speaking of things that we fear, I am terrified of doing this job hunt thing because I'm afraid that I won't be able to find the job. I'm afraid that if I do find a job, I won't be able to keep it.
Why wouldn't you be able to keep it?
Because, like, this one job, like, it seems like it would be so easy just writing and designing a newsletter for a nonprofit, and it sounded great at first, and I thought, like, yeah, of course I could do this. I have a publishing background.
Isn't the newsletter supposed to go out, like, once every some period of time? Like, there's not just one of them.
And I just have such poor time management skills. And
you need to loosen up and, like, not be such a perfectionist.
I know, and I don't know how.
Just do it. Just let go. Just say it doesn't matter that much. It's not the most important thing in the world. It's more important to do it than to
it's
have
like
it be absolutely perfect.
I don't even know how to do it without perfecting every detail one at a time. Like, oh man, I wish I was staying here longer so like someone like rational like you could just help me with that newsletter and be like, you actually don't need to rearrange this graphic. It's okay if the margins
you
aren't...
don't
like,
need
I know,
me
but
to tell you these things.
Like, I know this in theory, but when I'm actually working on it, like,
you have to be that person that tells yourself that.
Yeah. It's hard, like, just at the moment, like, for me to realize, oh, this particular thing that I'm doing right now is unnecessary and nitpicky. Like, I know in the great scheme, like, yeah, it's taken me
I think
2 months
you do know, but you give into that part of yourself. Like, you say... the process that happens in you is like you give into that nitpicky side and you say, well, fuck it, I know that I shouldn't be spending all this time on this, but I'm just going to do it anyway because that is what this part of me is demanding.
I think you're right.
It's the same thing that, I don't know, like whenever you're conflicted on something and like part of you wants you to do one thing and part of you wants to do something else, and it's really easy to give in to that the wrong side.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something I've struggled with a lot. Like,
Yeah.
you have to, and you know, I felt the same way. Like, I wanted someone to tell me or make me do the right thing, but it's like no one can.
Yeah.
You have to do it yourself.
Well, like, I don't know. What do you think about how it seemed like when you were dating Renee, you got a lot more organized? Like, do you think that was her influence, or was most of it your just decision?
You know what's really funny?
What?
Renee's apartment is like in disarray now.
Oh, yeah. But that's like, isn't that because of Phil? Mostly?
I don't
Or
know.
maybe not. Beth was complaining about that.
If Beth was complaining about it, that was before she was with Phil.
No.
So I think that after I left, like, she kind of let it go.
Oh. So maybe like your disorganization actually encouraged her to
Probably.
be on top of things.
Like, it made us both be organized.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like Renee has changed a lot in the last few months.
Good ways, bad ways, neutral, both.
I don't know. I don't want to call it good or bad, but like, I don't think she's a vegetarian anymore. So it's just amazing to me, like, how much I was influencing her.
Were you a full vegetarian before you went to South America?
Yeah.
And
Before
then-
I went, long before. I've been a vegetarian for like
no, but you
over
eat
3
fish
years.
now. So, have you always?
No, I've always
Oh.
been a pescatarian.
That's pretty.
San Francisco City and County. It is 4:40, and we are just starting on the Golden Gate Bridge. I think the chances of you making your flight are pretty bleak.
Okay, so what to do now? I'm gonna try to not indulge the part of myself that is like, I want to freak out and cry.
Okay, that's good. Don't indulge that part.